massive sinkhole on Samsen Road in Bangkok. A dramatic subsidence struck Samsen Road in front of Vajira Hospital on Wednesday morning, creating a huge sinkhole about 50 meters deep. No injuries were reported. The incident occurred around 7:13 a.m. The crater, estimated at 30 meters wide and 30 meters long, opened directly above Vajira Hospital train station. Traffic between Vajira and Sani intersections was immediately shut down for safety, according to the Dusit district office. Outpatient services at the state hospital were suspended, and roughly 3,500 inpatients were evacuated from nearby buildings. Initial reports indicated no structural damage to the hospital itself. Residents of nearby apartments were also ordered to evacuate. 2 power poles and a police vehicle fell into the hole. Metropolitan Electricity Authority teams worked on site to secure the area. The section of road had already been closed for construction of the MRT Purple Line extension between Tau Pun and Rat Barana. Authorities have not yet confirmed the cause. Bangkok Governor Chadchart Sittipunt, visiting the scene with his team, explained that the soil collapsed at the junction between the tunnel and the station. Earth flowed into the tunnel, causing surrounding structures to give way and a major water pipe to rupture. Power and water were cut to prevent further danger. Emergency measures include sealing the tunnel leak, checking nearby buildings, monitoring soil movement, and managing traffic. Rainfall remains a serious concern, as heavy storms could worsen erosion. A dedicated team has been set up to monitor weather impacts. The state hospital suspended outpatient services for 2 days, while inpatient services continued. Other Bangkok Metropolitan Administration hospitals remained available for outpatient cases during this period. City officials scheduled daily situation reviews at noon and 6 p.m. Thai Senate rejects casino complex bill. Thailand Senate has formally rejected a government draft bill to establish integrated entertainment complexes that include casinos, citing severe social, economic, and security risks. The bill, introduced by the administration of former Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra, was reviewed by a special Senate committee chaired by Senator Dr. Virapun Suvanamai. Presenting the report during a session led by Deputy Senate President Jen Kringkrai Srirak, the committee warned of long-term harm, including heightened money laundering risks and a loss of public trust. The committee recommended that any future attempt to legalize casinos must involve a national referendum. Vice Chair Senator Sornchat Vichaya Suwarnaprom proposed forming a new study group to explore alternatives, such as entertainment complexes without casinos, limited access casino zones under strict control, or tightly regulated online gambling. She cited Sydney, Australia, where casinos are restricted to registered tourists, as a possible model. Senator Chadchart Sittipunt delivered a sharp critique, accusing the bill of misleading the public by disguising its core purpose. The casino is not a side feature, it's the heart of the proposal, he said. If the next government includes casino legalization in its policy platform, it risks eroding public confidence and undermining long-term governance. The Bum Jathai party-led administration has not yet presented its policy statement to Parliament. Senator Sitthkorn Thongdios warned that recent initiatives, such as reclassifying poker and promoting retirement lotteries, are already normalizing gambling behavior, potentially paving the way for full casino legalization. He urged the incoming government to withdraw the bill entirely. Dr. Virapun added that Parliament will dissolve in 4 months due to a political agreement between Bum Jathai and the main opposition. Any party seeking casino legalization should declare it openly during the election campaign rather than hide it under an entertainment policy. The committee concluded that casino-based complexes would provide little genuine economic benefit, with revenue merely shifting from losers to winners while imposing heavy infrastructure costs and financial burdens on the state. Bangkok ready for heavy rainfall. Bangkok Governor Chadchart Sittipunt has reassured residents that the capital is prepared for heavy rains this week, amid rising concern over upstream water levels. On Tuesday, Chadchart inspected key flood control points in Pathum Thani Province in Bangkok's Nong Chak district, joined by Deputy Governor Wasana Subsampan and senior officials from the Drainage Department. The team visited the Phra-Thamaracha, Klong 13, and Bueng Pharong sluice gates, as well as the Nong Chak pumping station. Representatives from the Royal Irrigation Department's Rangsit project also participated. Water levels at Klong 13 remain manageable, with a discharge of around 47 cubic meters per second, well below its 80 cubic meters per second capacity. Bangkok is coordinating with irrigation officials to divert northern runoff toward Nakhon Nayok to protect residential areas. Chadchart acknowledged potential bottlenecks where water converges with Klong Sain Seep and Klong Praet Buram, which could impact Lat Krabang district. However, he credited the irrigation department for diverting upstream flows to reduce pressure on eastern Bangkok. The situation is under control. This year is not as severe as 2021 or 2022, but we cannot be complacent, he said. Drainage officials confirmed that canals across Bangkok have been drained to create storage capacity before the expected heavy rainfall on September 25 to 26. Over 190,000 sandbags have been placed along vulnerable sections of the Chao Phraya River and Klong Mahasawat, covering 3.2 kilometers. Despite flooding in Ayutthaya, where narrow river channels and areas outside floodwalls have worsened inundation, Bangkok remains safe. The Chao Phraya Dam is currently releasing 2,200 cubic meters per second, well below Bangkok's critical threshold of 3,500 cubic meters per second. National water authorities have issued flood warnings for September 25 to 30 across 11 river basins, including the Chao Phraya, Yam, Mon, and Chi rivers. The meteorological department forecasts thunderstorms over 60 to 70% of Bangkok and neighboring provinces from September 23 to 25, with isolated heavy downpours linked to Typhoon Ragasa over the South China Sea. We still face about 40 more days of risk until the end of the rainy season, Chadchart warned. Bangkok is prepared, but residents must remain alert, especially if storms intensify. Meanwhile, the Department of Disaster Prevention and Mitigation reported flooding in 63 districts across 16 provinces in the north, northeast, and central regions. 4 people have died and over 250,000 residents have been affected. 8 provinces in the Chao Phraya Basin remain under close watch as rising discharge from the Chao Phraya Dam in Chai Nat worsens conditions.